All right, so we got Peter Parker here with his goggles. All right, so we got Peter Parker here with his goggles. I think they want them to be glasses, but they don't quite make the cut. And his super 90s hairdo. Swappable head. Peter Parker is a college student and photojournalist who is secretly the amazing Spider-Man. Hey, Pete. All right, check out Pete in his cage, rocking his fresh Air Force One. Secret identity booty shot. All right, you see he comes with his very 1990s photojournalist camera and his Spider Sense head. I like that they included that head. It looks dope. I wish his face had looked a little bit more alarmed, and I wish it had come with the Spider Sense effects, like little lightning bolts go around his head. I'm sure somebody sells those on eBay, so I'm gonna have to get a few of those, because man, that would be dope if he had the little lightning bolts going off his head, like, oh snap, my Spider Sense is tingling. All right, so there he is, Peter Parker, the high school student, or at this rate looks a little bit older, maybe the college student, Empire State University. All right, so he looks good. I like him. I can't get over those goggles though, man. He looks like the Toad from X-Men or something. His hair is big, very 90s. I'm just glad they didn't give him a mullet. This looks like the same body that Stan Lee was on, I think. Got to double check on that one. But he's good. He's crisp. Good paint job. Solid color for the jacket. The only thing I can see from here is under his arms, it didn't paint the shirt brown. So you can look straight in and see that the jacket is not one piece. So you got your sleeves that are brown, the vest part that is brown, but then under it you can see the shirt is blue. So it's clear that it's not a whole jacket. So a little slip up there, but not a big deal. I must say I am digging those sneakers, man. I call them Air Force One, but they look more like K-Swiss. All right, so there he is close up. So the face sculpt is good. I wish they'd put a smile on him, because I know Peter had a hard life, but if you want to do some poses with him and Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane, those were times where he was happy. Because Peter Parker, if you don't really know a lot about the comic books, he was always in love with somebody, whether it was Felicia Hardy, Gwen Stacy, you name it. But he'd get around the girls and he'd smile because he loved the women. So if you have Peter Parker, he should be smiling. So maybe an alternate head, or maybe just a sculpt where he's smiling, but he looks really serious in this. All right, so he's got his blue button-down shirt, and he has this brown jacket. I like the fact that you can see the zippers on there. It's a bomber's jacket. Looks kind of like a members-only jacket, if you're old enough to remember those. All right, heads up if you're using NECA stands. The peg holes are very shallow. The pegs don't fit in there. Hasbro, can we get some official action figure stands for these peg holes you're making? Because they're hit or miss. All right, so the back of the jacket is nothing to write home about. It's smooth, plain, but the paint is even. And what would a Marvel Legend be without a serial number stamped right in the back of the leg where it looks fugly? And why is my favorite part of this figure the shoes? All right, articulate. What can we do? Swivel quick, nice and loose. Does get a tilt. Uh-oh, that was more of a turn. There's the tilt. What about down? Not much there. That was straight ahead. That was down. Up is good, but ooh, look at that gap. Those arms get up pretty high. Fly, Robin, fly. Good work. No butterfly joint for this guy, but he does have double jointed elbow. He can almost touch his face. And you get a 90-degree angle on the arm at the very least. That's as far in as you can bring his arms to the chest. So you see, he misses the butterfly joint. He can point directly in front of himself. What's up with them shoulders? All right, shoulders, you can Get 360. Bicep swivel. Left arm is very loose. No forearm swivel. Do have the wrist here. You can bend it straight down. You can also bend it up, kind of like you're shooting a web shooter. All right, so he does have that torso split. What can he do there? He can bend forward pretty far. That's not bad. What about back? Hey, what's going on up there? No pivot or swivel at the waist. That rocking is coming from his legs. You get 360 on the waist, intermittent clicks, very soft though. What's going on with the legs? All right, Rockets. He gets a good 90 degrees straight forward. What we got for a split? Yeah! Hasbro has not been doing well with the splits lately. Figures last year were a little bit wider. Double jointed knee, kitty kick his butt. Almost. That's pretty good. Alright, we know he can stick to buildings, but can he moonwalk though? Yes, he can. Alright, so you can see left toe is pointed straight down, flush with the calf. Right toe is pointed up. Let me straighten that out for you so you can see the difference. So decent range there. I'll stick with the yes on the moonwalk. Everybody knows Peter Parker was broke and he's not going to make any money twerking. He can bend down, but he's not getting all the way down there. Go ahead, give it a try. Give it a try. Make that money. Pay that rent. Help out me. So the glasses do not appear to come off. They have the little slots, it looks like, that Roblox has, but I think they're glued in there. I pulled on them pretty hard. They did not come off. I did not want to pull any harder in case they were glued, and I snapped them off because that would cause a lot of problems. Now, I haven't looked at other reviews, so I'll go ahead and check back. I'll go ahead and check some other reviews, see if anybody was able to get them off, and then I'll post in the comments. All right, I take back what I said before about the facial expression here. Now that I'm looking at it, he does look surprised, like something's going on. But this is a miss for Hasbro, because we all know he doesn't have a half mask, so this is definitely the Spider-Sense tingling face, but he really needs the little white lightning bolts coming from the head. So they could have had them sticking out of the head here. That would have been anything to do. But anyway, you can find some third-party effects on Instagram or on eBay. But I do like the face, though. It really looks like trouble's coming. Uh-oh, my Spider-Sense is tingling. All right, so cool beans. I do dig Peter Parker, but now that I posed him, the one thing I will say, I thought it was okay without the butterfly joints, but to hold that camera in a good position, it's really difficult without the butterfly joints because his shoulder joints don't allow the arm to come in quite far enough if you want to get it in front of his face and have it at a realistic angle. So Hasbro should have gone with the butterfly joints they use for the actual Spider-Man figure. I'm sure that figure is more expensive to build, why they didn't do it, but it would have gone a long way for posing him with the camera. It's just not Peter Parker if you can't get the camera close to his face. All right, well, let me know what you think. Did you grab the whole wave? Did you grab Pete, or do you only need Spider-Man in your life? All right, like, subscribe, and give a thumbs up to this video. It helps the channel grow. Much appreciated. Follow us on Instagram, check out our Facebook, and look out for posts on our YouTube channel as well. Till next time, Pete out.